Alright, so first things first, we're going to get a layout of our panels and where they will be placed on site. So here what we are doing, we laid out some fence posts and some string, and we are just laying out the holes, where the holes are going to be for the post that will hold our solar system. So as you can see on the ground there's a few gray dots, which got us really close to where we wanted to be. This layout is extremely important right off the bat. You want to make sure that your panels are facing directly south if at all possible. So we made sure of that, and we took an extra little time to really make sure that this is correct. We also had a really fun time doing this project. It was a great time me and my dad had working together on this. And then we had to take a little break and do a little shooting. There goes my dad, pal. Nice shot. And then our boss, this is my granddad, Papa John. He took me out for lunch, and then we were right back at it after lunch. So we had some really cool friends come by and help us dig this trench with their mini excavator, Matt and Dennis over there. And we will be running DC power all the way over here to the inverters, which will be right next to the meter right there. And this is how we were mixing our concrete. My dad had a wheelbarrow and a tank of water, and we were using about a half a sack of quickset concrete to a full sack of normal hand mixed concrete, and we were using a 4-foot level to ensure that these posts were in fact level, because this concrete does set up rather quickly. And we stretched out a string line on the bottom of these posts as well to just ensure that we get all of these straight and level. As you can see there, they're pretty straight. I don't know if it really matters all that much. I just think it's the way me and my dad like to work. We like to see straight lines, and this helped out a lot. There's another little good view of the layout as well. And then my Uncle Paul came by and gave us drinks, which was nice. And then we started setting all the top caps and laying the horizontal pieces on to the layout. And we went with an iron ridge setup on our ground mount, except for those top caps. And my dad fabricated those himself, actually welded them together. They turned out really nicely. But this, what he's putting on right now, is used to hold the rail system from Iron Ridge, hold the rail system in place that the panel will be sitting on. And those turned out really nice. So this is one of the caps my dad made, and as you can see, both horizontal pieces sit in the middle, and then they're bolted down with a U-bolt and a set screw into the post as well. And this kind of shows you a little bit better how those clamps secure this rail on. The bolts slide into that little track onto the rail, and then you just tighten the bolts down on it once you get it to where you want it, and then the panels will be sitting on top of that rail. So there's the layout of the rest of the rails. To determine where we wanted these rails set, we just measured the width of our panels and set them accordingly. And this is a power optimizer from SolarEdge. I would encourage you guys to do a little research about power optimizers, but I really think they're beneficial to the production of your system. But as you can see, we mounted the power optimizers onto the rail, and then the panel will sit on top of those power optimizers and plug right into the panel. And this is the exciting part when you see everything start to come together. And we wired these in series parallel to keep the amperage down and to make the voltage stay where we needed to be for the inverters. And this is our setup of our 3.8 kilowatt inverters, 2 of them, and a shutoff, and how it's connected to our meter. Me and my dad, we had a great time with this project, and I hope you guys can get out there and do the same. Anybody can do it. So here's a little heel click for you. And just to let you know, your power company is taking advantage of you. So just let that sink in and get out there and build yourself a solar system.